Hi, Sahaja. Good morning. How are you?
Hello, Sarasai. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, Nice to have you here. I'm sitting here in my garden. Are you at home in your place?
Yeah, I'm in my little house here in a village,
Mm-hmm.
very close to Miasto, in Tuscany.
Nice.
Yeah,
Must be beautiful there, eh?
yeah, it's very beautiful. It's in very close to the wood, and it's a very special and ancient village.
Nice, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know that you're planning a retreat, Meera painting retreat, you know. So I would just
Mhm.
love to know a little bit about you, about the retreat, about Mira, maybe anything you want to share. So we can have some information about this retreat. So maybe you want to start with yeah, who is Sahaja? Well, what does Sahaja mean? Your name?
Okay, Sahaja was born in 2011. Actually, when I met Meera, because this name was given by Meera,
Mm-hmm.
and the complete name is Ma Prem Sahaja. That means Sahaja means spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Prem means love, so it's spontaneous love.
Wow.
Yes, and I really like this name, and this name, it was like a blessing for me. I really felt it because I always wanted to find a way to connect with the flow of life, and this spontaneity really gave me the key of my search. And with Mira, actually, I discovered this because I come from the study of Academy of Art. I always was connected with art. But with Mira, it happened like a revolution because I discovered that I was not so creative. I mean, I knew all the techniques, I knew, the foundation, the anatomy, all the different colors, different materials, but I realized with Mira that I lost the spontaneity. So she gave me this present, and she make me feel, um, she make me come back to myself again. And I remember I met Mira really by chance. It was not planned. And I remember, the very first day of the group I did, I remember just seeing drops of color landing in the paper with water. I was just crying because I realized that all my armor was falling apart, and I could really feel child again. I was like a kind of a rediscovery in this primitive, this instinctual feeling towards art, because my passion actually is art, is painting.
Wow, that
Mm-hmm.
sounds
So
amazing, especially, having had formal studies in art and rediscovering your art again must be quite amazing, né? So, yeah.
exactly, because most of the time I believe that artists, they are stuck actually in their style, because what they teach you especially during the Academy of Art, they teach you, you have to become somebody, you have to be recognizable, you have to have your own style, and a little bit of anxiety start to develop inside of you, because you start to design your own personality, and you work a lot on your ego actually. So this process really take a little bit far from your connection to art. So you lose a little bit. I lost a little bit like the heart connection to my art. And I was more like intellectual, plain, strange ideas. I was doing this, I was doing that, all the most strange meanings. And I was trying to please all the gallerists, all the critics. I was trying to convince them, you know, I'm here, I'm intelligent, I'm good, look at me. So all this, it was a mask. And with Meera, actually, I was able to break the mask.
Wow.
I started this journey because, of course, the mask is, we have also a social mask. And for example, with self-portrait, it's really like a self-inquiry also about this. It's not just an artistic mask, but it's a social mask. And yeah, you know, no? Because
wow.
you have
Yes, I've also been with Meera, and I had this amazing privilege to also get to know her. She unfortunately passed away in 2017, I think it was. And yeah, now her students, you know, her students who had been with her a long time, like you know, it's so great that you guys carry on the work, you know, and so this can spread into the world, right? And so, yeah, I know there's a retreat upcoming next week, actually. It starts on this 1st of August, right? From the 1st to 6th of August. So,
September.
Sorry, September, yes. So, yes, so maybe you want to talk a little bit about who the retreat could be for, you know, and what kind of techniques, or what could people expect from the retreat, you know, what could they experience there? That would be nice to know.
Yeah, this retreat is designed for people that really wants to find their own authentic connection towards expression, towards art, and especially painting. And by doing this, by learning how to paint, we are actually learning how to connect with ourselves. Because once we are connected with our body, our breathing, our energy, of course, the painting reflects this state of being. So it's not a retreat to do a beautiful painting, and actually it's more like finding my own landscape that reflects on the painting. So once we do a beautiful painting, it's because we are in a beautiful space ourselves, within us. So this retreat is designed to meditate together, because of course meditation really helps us to find the connection with ourselves. And it's a retreat designed also to be in nature, because nature gives us a really nice inspiration to feel comfortable, to establish this relationship with ourselves and the outside. And we are painting together, we are growing together, we are sharing a country life together. So it's an experience, it's an adventure, and the place, it's a very special and magical place, and it belongs to Loredana, which is reflexiologist.
Reflexiologist.
Yeah, yes, and she is also very connected with the nature. And the place is special because it's very wild, and we have the Podere for ourselves, so we can really like find our own special spots. And we're going to do also some trips to special place like Abbazia di San Galgano. San Galgano Abbey, which is a very magical and spiritual place.
Mm.
And also we will go to the beach to really enjoy, yes, enjoy elements, nature, and feeling good with our body.
So Sahaja, the connection is a little bit bad right now. Um, I could hear until nearly the last part. I just wanted to mention it's if somebody, I mean, this sounds amazing, no? So I guess if somebody wanted to join last minute, they can hop in, right? And could they um the place to fly to would be Florence, right? In Italy?
Yes, the nearest airport, yeah, the nearest airport is Florence. You can jump in the last moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I also wanted to tell you that in this retreat, you really learn the foundation actually to paint. So you will be able at the end of the retreat to paint portraits, self-portraits, and nature painting. I will give you a little bit some advice also in the techniques. And there is a special techniques which is not really a technique, but it helps you really to see the contrast between space and space around, and it helps you to bring out forms that are already in your painting.
Okay.
So you will go.
Okay, there's a little interruption again, Sahaja. But anyway, I think
Ready
maybe I
to
think we got
frame.
most of the information already. So maybe yeah, just ask you another question. I don't know if you'll be able to answer it because your picture is just frozen. I guess somebody who doesn't speak Italian can also jump in, right? I guess there's going to be also you can also teach in English, right? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, the course is in English,
Mhm.
and we're gonna translate for Italian people. Yeah.
Great. Well, thanks, Sahaja. Thanks so much for sharing this. And yeah, I wish you all the best and everybody who wants to participate. This Meera work is just amazing. I've experienced it myself and it's really a gift. It's a big gift, and I also feel in myself that once, you break these creativity blocks in one area, like painting, actually your whole life gets more creative, so this is such a joy. So thank you so much, Sahaja. Okay.
Thank you, Sarasai.
Thank you. Hmm.